Are you new to sales management? Are you taking on a brand new team? Congratulations and welcome aboard. It's an exciting time. I've done that several times in my career, and every time is different and thrilling, all for very different reasons. When you walk in, obviously you're bringing some experience to bear, right? You were the right person for the role because of a variety of things that you bring to the table, whether it's your attitude or your ability to manage through crisis or change in your business, your ability to impact and impart knowledge on your peers. Congratulations and welcome aboard. The most important piece is what you do next. And a lot of folks will come in and try to immediately leave their impact and leave their mark by making changes or changing policies. That's the last thing you want to do. In fact, your team may be expecting it. And so by going against those expectations and surprising them, it's actually going to be the best way to build that foundation toward getting their trust, getting their respect. Spend time with them. Understand what makes them tick. Do they want to get promoted? Do they want to make more money? Do they want to spend 20 years with your company and retire from there? Do they just care about the benefits? Whatever it is that makes them tick, that is ultimately going to be the piece, the leverage that you use in selling change to them. Because all we're doing as leaders is we are making their fear of change be outweighed by the fear of status quo, the fear of continuing on their current trajectory. I liked to hold up sales numbers to these folks and literally ask them, who's 100% satisfied with their current results and their current paycheck? And of course, you'd every once in a while get the top rep in the office say, I am. Great, I'd have a chuckle. But the key piece is 99% of the folks that you're working with are not going to be 100% satisfied with where they are, and there are things that they want out of the business. There's also legitimate blockers that they have to their success. Not excuses, mind you, because they will give you those too. But find out those legitimate blockers, because all you're like the police and fire department. You're there to serve and protect. Figure out exactly what it is that's keeping them from being successful and remove those variables from the equation. Also, follow up, truly take action on the items that they give you. Do it quickly, and you will gain their respect and you will gain their trust. They will see you as a person of action. And when they see you doing everything you can to add value for them, to support them, to remove barriers to their success, help them get promoted, not be threatened by the fact that they get a promotion or heck, even take your job or go above you, don't be afraid of that, because that's a reflection of how well you worked with your team, because you prepared them for the next level. You helped them be promoted from within. You removed their barriers to success and you made them better. The last thing I ever wanted to do was go after the bottom reps on my sales report or whatever may have you. And the reason why is because at one point in time, they were selected for that team. They were chosen, they were given the right to do that role. Now, granted, if they're not performing well, sales leaders, you got to get in, you got to help them. You got to get them to understand that their comfortable way of failing is not going to equate to the trajectory of their career that they want. Heck, they just told you what they wanted. You understand what they want out of this gig. Do they want to retire from there? Do they want more money? Or do they just want to cling to the benefits? Whatever it is, they have skin in the game. You've got to figure out what their motivation is, and that's what you're going to use to help sell change to them. Why they should change, why they should get uncomfortable and do something new, find a new process, fill gaps in their current one, because that's what's ultimately going to help them be successful. So again, congratulations on your new appointment as a sales leader, or congrats on your new team. But the first thing that you want to do is get to understand your team, work on the process with them to get their buy-in, ask them what's working, what's not working, and then work to proactively fix those things. If they were in charge, or if they were calling the shots, what would they do differently? What would they do better? And then be part of building consensus with that team. Get them to agree that the course of action that you guys set out on as a team is better than the one that existed prior. And they're going to buy into that program much more than they would if you just come in and start telling them what to do, how to do it differently, or try to make them just like you. Everybody's going to have their own way. Everybody's going to have their own process. It's your job to go in and use numbers and sales statistics and results to help diagnose potential gaps in their current process, and then sell them on why they should change. Why do you get out of your comfortable way of failing or your comfortable way of mediocrity? Because the things that you told me you wanted, your motivating factors, are going to be impacted if you continue down this current trajectory. You want to get promoted? These are the milestones. And then, sales leaders, as you continue to meet with these folks weekly, monthly, whatever may have you, revisit the previous notes. Hey, you told me last time this is what mattered. We agreed this was going to be our course of action. What progress did we make? How do you feel about the changes? Get their feedback, study the numbers. Did they go up or down? Re-diagnose. Give them that opportunity to find their process. Don't make them afraid. Don't lead through fear. Lead through motivation, leadership, guidance, adding value, and building consensus. And you'll go a heck of a long way. All the best.